Hi everybody, welcome to the Vinyl Postcards office. My name is Kenneth and I have the pleasure to introduce you to our company, Vinyl Postcards Timeless Media. Before I start, I would like to thank Brian and the Making Vinyl organization for giving us this opportunity to introduce ourselves. For the next couple of minutes, I will show you what vinyl postcards actually are, tell you a little of how it all started, what we have achieved so far, and what we are planning for the future. So let's begin with where it all started. Inspired by the great idea of the vintage record postcards from the 50s and 60s, we completely rethink this format and take it from a disposable item to a valuable and sustainable postcard record that is not only accessible in the analog but also in the digital domain. To create a format that incorporates various approaches of accessibility while staying simple and compact was the goal we wanted to achieve. And so we did. The vinyl postcard is born. But what are vinyl postcards? In short, vinyl postcards are records in postcard format, accessible analog via a manual record player and digitally via a native app and the browser-based web app. The cards hold up to 3 minutes 30 of audio on the front side, a cardboard layer on the back side, and have the exact size of a postcard format, which is 148 by 105 millimeters, weighing exactly 18 grams. Which qualifies them to be sent off for cheap postcard fares. Their grooves can be played on every manual record player and they deliver a good sound quality that might surprise you. They also last as long as a conventional LP pressing. To be able to access their digital features, you have to either install the native app on Android or launch a browser window and visit my.vinylpostcards.com. To give you a better idea, let me show you a little section of the quick start guide to our native app. We designed the app as a digital playback device for our vinyl postcards. To open and play back a vinyl postcard, tap on the icon on the bottom right. You have now entered the scan mode. As soon as the app recognizes the vinyl postcard, a record player appears in augmented reality and the vinyl postcard begins to spin. As you can see, the record player appears to be three-dimensional, with lots and lots of detail. If you close the AR environment, you will find yourself in the music player section. From this screen, you can enter the More Content section, which shows you more information about the vinyl postcard you are currently playing. You can choose between the two different record player models. By tapping the virtual player button, you will enter the AR environment again. To place the virtual record player in your room, move your camera around. As soon as the app detects the dimensions of your surroundings, a skeleton of the record player appears. Tap the screen to place it and the playback will start. You can also skip through all the vinyl postcards you've already scanned, which are organized in the app's library. Which brings us, last but not least, to the library section. After you have scanned the vinyl postcard, it will be saved to the library permanently and you will be able to play it and its additional content at any time. Our augmented reality app is a true thing of wonder, and for those of you who have been wondering how the recognition process is solved, we use an image target technology that allows us to simply recognize the card by their graphic surface. This way, the scan process feels very natural and is always rewarded with a great AR experience. But let me also introduce you to our just recently launched web app and its basic functionality. As you have seen, other than the native app, the web app needs a code to access your digital vinyl postcard. This unique code is printed on every individual card, allowing it to be opened without the need of another app, and it is accessible on every device with a browser and internet access. In general, we currently offer to add up to 5 more tracks to your digital vinyl postcard, as well as additional infos, pictures, links, and even videos. This service is included and works on both the web app and the native app. Now that you know all the key facts to our format, let me give you a couple of insights about our production process. The production is in some aspects similar to conventional vinyl pressing, but the devil, as always, is in the detail. We too start with doing a master cut of the audio delivered by the customer. We too demand a dedicated vinyl master for that, since our cutting process follows the principle of a lacquer cutting machine and all that physical restrictions that come with it. Of course, we adapted the whole process in regards of the extreme radius as well as the reduced amount of space. The result is a specialized vinyl cutting machine that is optimized only for the purpose of cutting masters at this radius. The next step in the production chain is of course the galvanizing process. This is also similar to the one used for a conventional LP stamper, which brings us to the final step, the injection molding process. In this process, we press the record layer and marry the print layer with it at the same time, resulting in this. All this is possible through a very specific combination of materials that are being used for the record layer, the printwork layer, as well as the right process parameters, of course. The whole development kept us busy for the last 2 years and was laced with setbacks and challenges we initially did not think we will be facing. But through research and extensive trial runs, we found a solution, and in January this year we were finally able to introduce the vinyl postcard into the market. In the last couple of months, we have successfully processed around 25 production runs for clients, mostly for record labels and indie artists, but also for companies, art fairs, contemporary artists, advertising agencies, and even poets. Most of them were sold immediately between 10 and 15 euros, and some have arrived in Discogs where sellers are asking for more than 30 euros each. We also collected over 900 contacts through advertising and lead generation, and have sent out a sample to all of them. The feedback we received was very positive, if not exuberant. So that is where we are now. Soon we will put our second manufacturing tool in operation, allowing us to produce a capacity of 50,000 units a month. Further, we have planned to optimize the production process in regards of automation, and as soon as demand rises, we are able to react quickly and add additional production capacities. We also start the development of a B6 vinyl postcards format. The additional space extends the playing time up to 5 minutes. Further, we are already working on mutations of the existing format and try to offer clear cards as well as double-sided, clear and colored cards by the end of the next year. Regarding our digital vinyl postcards platform, we have big plans. To give the customer full control to the content he wants to integrate within his vinyl postcard, we will develop a content management system that gives the client the possibility to administrate his content dynamically and in real time. This way, the vinyl postcard can also be used as some sort of subscription token. You buy the card once and have access to the releases of an artist for a certain amount of time. Or you can use it as a tour-only release and integrate live versions or best-of videos of the tour into the card once the tour is over. But the biggest vision we are pursuing with our digital vinyl postcard is to bring the band itself as an augmented reality experience straight into the living room. As you can see in our native app, there is a lot of potential for immersive augmented reality experiences, and bringing the band even closer to the fan through such technology will create a whole new level of music experience. We are convinced that the vinyl postcard can make a serious contribution to the music industry, but more important, to the music culture itself. It doesn't matter whether you want to release your next single or even EP, an exclusive fan-only song, or simply want to put it on your merch table. The vinyl postcard marries the analog with the digital domain and creates a whole new platform. It further allows you to seriously monetize your digital content connected to it while maintaining the valuable feel of a physical, sustainable format. With our short turnaround times of 4 to 5 weeks only, you're also able to really work with it within your release schedule. So if you have any further questions, want to have a sample, or would like to discuss some aspects, I'm happy to answer all your questions and inquiries. Please contact me via kenneth@vinylpostcards.com. Thanks for your time and attention. We are looking forward to make business together.